All right, let's switch gears today. We're not looking at a news article or a research paper. Instead, we're diving into something millions of us see every single day, an Amazon bestseller page. We're going to break down exactly what this product is, what it's promising, and how it tries to convince you to hit that buy now button. And get this, we're not just looking at any old product. According to its own page, this is a top seller. It's sitting at number 4 in the vibration platform machines category. That's pretty high up there. So what's all the buzz about?
Okay, so that leads to the big question, right? What even is this thing? The page calls it a whole body vibration machine, which sounds pretty intense. Let's dig into their own words and see what they actually claim it does.
And well, they do not waste any time with the promises. Right out of the gate, the first thing it says is that it'll help you build your dream body. I mean, that's a pretty big claim. So how do they even begin to back that up? Let's find out.
All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. What is the actual promise here? Let's break down the specific benefits the page claims you'll get just from standing on this thing. Okay, so the list of benefits is pretty long. We're talking enhanced muscle contraction and activation, which leads to stronger muscles, improved balance, even more flexibility. And it's not just for workouts either. They also pitch it as a recovery tool, saying it can help you get your muscle strength back and, get this, even build bone density. That's a huge range of claims.
Right, so you're probably wondering, how on earth is just standing on a vibrating plate supposed to do all of that? Well, the page does offer an explanation. Let's take a look at how it claims to work.
The magic term they use is oscillation movement. Apparently, this specific kind of wobble is the secret sauce. They claim it improves everything from your muscles and circulation to reducing tension in your joints. This is clearly the core idea that all the marketing is built on. And it's not a one-size-fits-all deal. Nope, they make a big point of telling you there are 99 different speed settings. So the idea is that anyone can use it, right? You can customize it whether you're a total beginner or you're already in great shape. Of course, it's not just about the sciencey stuff. They also talk up the design, the practical features. Things like anti-slip rubber, which is smart, a really simple display, and whisper quiet vibrations. They're really trying to sell you on this idea that it'll just fit right into your life without any hassle. But they're not just selling you a machine. They're selling a whole experience, a complete package. So let's take a look at what you actually get when it shows up at your door.
And yeah, look at this. This is that classic all-in-one approach. You don't just get the plate, you get a remote, loop bands, 4 other resistance bands, a user guide, and even access to online workout videos. It's framed as a full fitness system in a box, not just a piece of equipment.
But wait, there's more. Of course there is. It turns out there isn't just one waiver. The page lays out a whole family of these things. Let's check out the comparison chart they use to help you decide which one to buy. So here's how they break it down. You've got your standard waiver, single motor, supports 330 pounds, simple enough. But you could upgrade to the Vibrathermo Voice, which has heat and voice control, or maybe the Relaxa-Vibe with 3 motors and Bluetooth. It's a classic upsell ladder, guiding you toward the features and price point that feel right for you. Okay, so let's talk about that bestseller claim. How does the page actually prove that it's popular? Well, it uses some really clever data points straight from Amazon's own platform. And here is the first big number they hit you with, 8K plus. That means over 8,000 of these were bought in the past month. That is some powerful social proof. It's basically screaming, hey, look how many other people just bought this. Then they give you a more detailed breakdown. Sure, it's number 124 in the massive sports and outdoors category. But in its own little neighborhood, vibration platform machines, it's number 4. That shows it's a huge player in its specific market.
And it's not just the product. The brand itself has this top brand status from Amazon. And why? The page tells you. More than 100,000 customers rate them highly. They've had over 100,000 orders in the last 3 months. And, this is a big one, a low return rate. Every single one of those stats is designed to build your trust. And here's a final little piece of context kind of buried down in the technical details. This product isn't some brand new fad. It's been on Amazon since early 2019. That tells you it's got some serious staying power in a pretty competitive space. So after you break it all down, the huge promises, the science, the incredibly savvy use of sales data, you're left with one big question, aren't you?
Is this thing a fitness revolution, or is it just a case of revolutionary marketing? The Amazon page itself definitely gives us plenty to think about.